Here's one of the many examples of Meghan Markle being absolutely delusional. Hey up everyone, it's me, Stef The Alter Nerd, your nerdy alternative, and welcome to another dose of the Daily Nerd, where I break down the royal news and gossip of the day that's pretty much caught me eye, and oh my goodness, yeah. Let's jump into this madness, shall we, because reportedly, Megxie has been reduced to tears over unfair criticism of American Riviera Orchard. Now, we're going to get onto it a little bit later on in this video, how this criticism is not unfair at all. However, this article from the New York Post is saying that, yes, Megxie has reportedly been left upset over such unfair criticism, according to a royal expert. Now, we know that she launched American Riviera Orchard in March, and then, yeah, she then started to send what seems to be strawberry jam to the famous and the influencers and all that lot, right? However, she's reportedly been reduced to tears over the lackluster reception her announcement had generated. Well, yeah, if all you're doing is launching American Riviera Orchard, trying to trademark everything under the sun, and then the first thing that you release is strawberry jam, yeah, a lot of people are a little bit confused, let's say, I would say. I mean, I am, as to what this brand actually is all about. It just seems all over the shop, right? As far as I'm concerned. So Tom Quinn told the Mirror, quote, "The one fly in the ointment is Meghan's new internet brand, American Riviera Orchard. Meghan was in tears when the brand launched, and a new jam was widely mocked for being expensive and nothing special." I mean, this is a thing, right? I've showed you a video of the American Riviera Orchard, supposedly strawberry jam, in action. It looks like a watery mess. It looks like gloop. It just looks absolutely unappetizing, to say the least, right? And Megxie's shocked about the criticism about that. What? And in terms of it being mocked for being expensive, well, reportedly, and again, I've shown you the receipts on this channel, apparently a jar of jam from Megxie is going to cost you $250. Dude, there's got to be some 24-karat gold flakes in that strawberry jam or something for it to cost that much. I mean, come on. Especially when you've got literally the King's jam. Yes, I've got the King's strawberry jam right here that only costs like less than $10. Yeah, of course she's going to be mocked over the alleged selling price of $250. Bloody hell, right? So Tom Quinn goes on to say she's reached the point now where she thinks that anything and everything she does will be unfairly criticised. Like her husband, she feels that people are unfairly picking on her. She cannot understand why people don't admire her work. Well, I can give you a couple of hints. Actually put in the work, right? Don't do it half-assedly or anything like that, right? Because we all know, yeah? Megxie puts in an hour a week for the Archewell Foundation. She was let go alongside her husband from Spotify for low productivity and was called an effing grifter by one of their executives. I mean, come on. The list goes on as to how much non-work Megxie actually does. It's as simple as that. She didn't put the work in for American Riviera Orchard. That is why this launch, or whatever you want to call it, hasn't been a success up to date. You put in the work. Essentially, what you put in, you get out. That's what I've always believed in life. If you put in little, you get out little. If you put in a lot, you get out a lot. Yeah? It's the whole universe balancing itself, blah, 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 right? And Megxie is what? Shocked for the minimal effort, as far as I'm concerned, that she's put into American Riviera Orchard, and it's not been a success. Oh my goodness. Wow. And now she's reduced to tears. It's her fault. It's her fault at the end of the day. She's the one in charge of that brand. So as much as she would claim success from the brand, she also has to claim when it's not successful. But she won't do that. As ever, and as I've reported on this channel even recently, When anything goes wrong, yeah, she's very, very quick, opinion conspiracy theory, whatever, to shift the blame to someone or something else, right, guys? And she cannot understand why people don't admire her work. Well, I mean, come on. She's an absolute narcissist as far as we're concerned. And the numerous attacks that she's made against our royal family, the UK people, our culture, our identity. Yeah, of course we're not going to admire her work. She's spat on all of us while she's made hundreds of millions of dollars. Yeah, whatever she does is just not going to fly as far as we're concerned. But Quinn has also claimed that Megxie was not expecting to receive any criticism after unveiling the brand's first product, strawberry jam, last month. She says she's especially sensitive about any criticism of a luxurious lifestyle in the US. From her point of view, this is something to be admired, not criticized. Yeah, the only reason why she's got that luxurious lifestyle in the US is A, a bitty conspiracy theory, whatever, who she's banging, i.e. Prince has her, and B, making an absolute fortune, as I've said again, absolutely maligning and attacking, as far as I'm concerned, the royal family, the British public, our identity, and our culture. It's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. So for her to say her lifestyle is something to be admired and not criticised, well, let's put it this way, okay? If I was to attain the lifestyle that Megxie has, it definitely ain't going to be backstabbing anyone. It definitely ain't going to be absolutely attacking anyone. It definitely ain't going to be attacking a whole freaking country, identity and culture. Yeah. I don't admire her lifestyle when, as far as I'm concerned, she only got that lifestyle by going through those particular steps. It's absolute crass and insulting, to say the least. Now, we know that her jam is not out for public consumption as of yet. However, make sure you are subscribed to this channel, because when she does release her strawberry jam to the public, I'm going to buy it so you guys don't have to. And I'm going to do the official jam wars as far as I'm concerned. Because, yes, not only do I have, yes, the sold out King Charles strawberry jam from Highgrove, but I also have, yes, all the way from California, the small batch strawberry jam. Yes, this was heavily rumoured to be the jam that Megxie was ripping off, as in she was buying literally these bottles with this jam in and labelling it as her own. Now, I did a video on this actually debunking that rumour, but I thought it would be a fun way to include this little ditty in the jam wars. And also as well, because I'm Yorkshire, I've also put Yorkshire in the running as well. Some official bona fide Yorkshire jam from Martha's Kitchen. Yes, so once she has released her strawberry jam to the general public, I will be ordering myself a jar, and it's going to go up against those three titans. Who do you think's going to win? Let me know in the comments down below. However, this is the thing, right? I don't think the criticism over her strawberry jam that she's going to release from American Riviera Orchard is unfair, to say the least. I mean, just to quickly go through some of the criticism that has been levied against her. I mean, first and foremost, the packaging is absolutely just tacky and naff. I mean, you can see here, like, the label can't even be bothered to stay on, all right? You look at the top and you think, this is just lazy. It looks arts and crafty. It doesn't look professional whatsoever. It doesn't, to our knowledge, from what we can see, actually have the label strawberry jam on it. We're only assuming it's strawberry jam. We don't really know what's inside it because we can't see it labelled as strawberry jam. We don't see the ingredients either. We don't see the weight, so we don't know how much we're buying, if that makes sense, right? You can see here a little bit more closer up. The label just can't be bothered to stay on. For a jar of jam that's going to reportedly sell at $250, this just doesn't cut it as far as I'm concerned. Not only that, though, but the gift baskets that she sent to these celebrities and influencers have absolutely been fairly criticised. I mean, when you look at Kris Jenner's, look, if you're going to send Kris Jenner something, you better have your A game on, right? Oh my goodness, this is absolutely ridiculous. Look at those battered lemons. They're not fresh at all. And the leaves you can see are wilting. So not only is the presentation on the actual jam jar an absolute mess, but the overall presentation in terms of what it's coming in is an absolute mess as well. American Riviera Orchard is an absolute mess. Megxie is an absolute mess. She's reduced to tears over unfair criticism. No. You're going to put something out, you better be prepared, not only for the praise, but for the criticism as well. But we all know Megxie's MO, right? As far as I'm concerned, any criticism is unfair criticism. Any criticism, you're labelled as misogynistic, racist, and you're labelled those things to shut you up. But guess what? This gob, it can't be shut. It stays open, and I'm going to say it as it is as far as I'm concerned. With that being said, if you appreciated this video and you want more, believe me, of course, there's going to be more, then make sure you subscribe to join our Alter Nerd tribe, because I'll be honest with you, help us now get to 1 million so we can also get that gold play button right there and hopefully cause a Meghan Markle meltdown on Instagram. Like, share, comment down below your opinion, conspiracy theories, whatever's. Also, as well, if you've got some very strong opinions on Megxie being reduced to tears over unfair criticism, and I bet you do, then make sure you send me a super thanks. It's just below this video right here. We can have a conversation about this because it does guarantee a response from me. And until the next time, you guys, laters.